Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about writing and our pet rocks. So for this activity, you're going to need your notebook that came in your bag. You're gonna need the rock that came in your bag as well as the paintbrush, and you should have two small paint colors that you should also get out, as well as the googly eyes. I do not have the googly eyes. I'm gonna have to make some of my own, but you should have them. Once you have those things, we'll be ready to go. All right, so our goal for today is that we are making a pet rock. So you have a rock, we're gonna decorate it. We're gonna talk a little bit later about what we're gonna do with your pet rock and what that means for SPS this summer. But let's just go ahead and start by decorating. So you have two paint colors. If you have other paint colors at home, feel free to use that. Yours are in your little cups. I am going to use these two colors. I have yellow and a blue for my pet rock, and I want it to have polka dots. I'm going to give you a very good piece of advice. You want to use the lighter color first if you're wanting to put a design on top. If I used the blue first, the yellow would have a hard time covering it up. But I'm going to use the yellow first and make the dots darker so that I don't have to worry about a color bleeding through. So let's get started. Okay, so my rock is done. It's not perfect, and that's fine. But now I'm going to start thinking about my rock. I'm going to think about what kind of personality it would have, what it might eat, what it would want to do for fun, if it could just get up and go somewhere. So while I'm starting to think about that, I'm going to go ahead and get my notebook out. I went ahead and wrote my name on the notebook. You could write your name on yours as well so that it doesn't get confused, especially if you have siblings who are also doing SPS Kids this summer. All right, with my rock where I can still see it because I want to be able to describe it, you got your notebook and you might want something to write with. In my situation, I wrote with a Sharpie, which is dangerous, but there you go. So you're gonna wanna start by putting your date at the top. Any journal, people do that. They keep the date and they keep track of when they're writing. So today's date is Monday, June 1st, 2020, and I'm gonna put that on the top so that if I ever look back at this, I'm gonna know I wrote it on Monday, June 1st, 2020. And we're gonna get to what you're gonna write here in a second, and you get to draw something at the end, so that's pretty fun. But we're gonna go over a handful of things that I want you to write about. Okay, as you can see, my rock's still back there. But the first thing I want you to think about is, what is your rock's name? Now remember, when we're writing, we're gonna write in complete sentences, capital letters, periods at the end, but we're gonna spend some time describing what our rock looks like and describing its personality. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta come up with a name for your rock. Is your rock a boy or a girl? What's its name? That is totally up to you. So the first thing I want you to focus on is, what is your rock's name? The second thing that I want you to write about is, what is your pet rock's favorite activity? What does your pet rock like to do? The third question is, if your pet rock could talk, what would it say? The fourth question is, if your pet rock could eat food, what would it be? The fifth part is, describe what your pet rock looks like. So that's going to require looking over at your pet rock and saying to yourself, what does it look like? All right, so you've heard the 5 things I want you to write about. So I'm going to give an example involving my pet rock over there. So my pet rock's name is Roxy. Roxy's favorite activity is swimming. If Roxy could talk, she would say yeehaw. Her favorite food is ice cream. Roxy is yellow with blue dots. She also wears a red bow. I don't know about you guys, but I think that describes my pet rock. Now, the last step is to draw a picture of your pet rock. I think I did pretty good. I will be sure to post the 5 questions or 5 things to write about in the comments below in a graphic for you in case you wanted to watch this through and then do it. So yeah, have a great day, guys.